Hey everyone, welcome to the Crypto Investigators. This is David. You can find me on Twitter at Lunar Beaches. And in this video, as you can see, I have the XRP price chart up, and I will be going over some technical analysis on the XRP price chart, to where I am just trying to I'm trying to do maybe like a little mini series, maybe a little snippet of, teaching some TA, and maybe hopefully grow that into something bigger. But for now, I will go over some basics just to help some people out. All right, now first of all, I want to go over these tweets that I put out. I said, teaching time for trading noobs only, or those interested in learning about trading. And I posted this picture, the screenshot from the TradingView app, and I asked the question, what do you think this long upper wick means, especially when it happens over and over? And what I mean by that is you have this long upper shadow here, this long upper shadow here, and this really big upper shadow or wick here. Now, if we can go over to the price chart here. Now, this is on the hourly, and that was these candles right here, these three. So I'm going to get this nice and big. There we go. So the reason I asked this question is because a lot of people see this stuff and they, it's just hogwash to them. They have no idea. They don't understand. So this is literally for noobs, trading noobs, or just people just interested in learning how to trade, or at least interested in having some kind of understanding of charts, so that maybe it can help them view things, a little differently. And that is my goal. I kind of want to help people think differently about charts, or think differently as they're looking at them. I don't want to tell people what to think. I kind of want to teach them how to think, if that makes sense. So with that said, let's just get on into this. So we have this really long, what's called a wick here. These are called candles. These are called candlesticks, and these are called the candle bodies, and these are called the candle wicks, or some people also call them shadows. Either way, you got your candle bodies and you got your wicks or shadows. Green means the price went up in that time period, which we are on the 1 hour. So every single one of these candles represents 1 hour of trading time. And this is the price fluctuating up and down within that hour. Now on the green candle, the bottom is the open. So that means where the price was at the top of that hour, the last trade that was made at that price, that's where we opened this candle. And then it went all the way up here. It actually went all the way up here to this wick. And then sellers came in, pushed the price down here. And it closed, this hour closed right here. And then the next hour opened a little bit higher and even went up a little higher in the wick. But this is where now remember, this is where we opened. So that stays solid. And then price fell and fell and fell and fell. Buyers came in, scooped up some more coins, some more XRP, and then we got an hourly close there, and then now we open up at this price, and on and on and on and on. So what I was getting at with this tweet, I explain in a quoted tweet. I explain, so when we see long upper wicks or shadows, That means buyers tried to push the price higher, but sell pressure caused them to fail. Multiple in a row, and it shows buyers in the uptrend are weak. For long lower wicks, it's the exact opposite. So, what I mean by that is, as the price, let me go ahead and get my arrow here. So, you have the price going up. I need to change this to white. All right. So you have, let me change this. So you have the price going up, right? And then it starts selling off. Now we opened up and then we went down red. So that means this candle, anything below here is red. Okay. If the candle had closed up here, it would have been green. But as you can see, right here in particular, between these two candles, this one and this green one and this red one, you see this flat level here. So we have a close here, an open here, but also we have an open here and a close here. So this right here is a strong level of support or resistance, or there was just a lot of orders in this specific area during this time period. And that was about it was just below 65 cents. 65 cents is one of those, it's a, every 5-cent increments tends to be like a psychological level, especially down at this, but when you're below $1 and up to maybe $2, but not really. The psychology starts getting into dollars once you get a little higher. Or at least, 50 cents or 25 cents and 50 cents, 75 cents. I'm missing or I'm getting lost in the weeds here. Let's not get lost in the weeds. Let's just move back into this, okay? All right. So, we have identified that one, we have what's called I believe this is a spinning top. This is more of a spinning top, I think, but this is because it kind of looks like a dreidel. So, because we got a long upper shadow and a long lower shadow. So, spinning top, and then this is a Judas, as some people call it, a Judas candle, which is an upside down cross, and this is a giant Judas candle and a red one at that. Typically, that would signal, okay, we're about to go extremely bearish. But as you can see, we did get a little pump out of it. So we did fall bearish, but we did get a little bit of an upwards momentum. But I believe I see this, and for some reason, I just think that's a fake out. So, and I say for some reason, which I probably shouldn't say, but it doesn't matter. So let's go to the 4-hour chart and let's take a look. So on the 4-hour chart, let me make this a little bigger for you. As a matter of fact, let's get rid of this. There we go. I need that RSI though. All right, so right here, I see we have a symmetrical triangle, kind of. It's more so up here, kind of overextended here. You kind of have to deal with that with crypto, these crazy wicks. But yeah, so right now, so anytime I see a symmetrical triangle, that is typically a continuation of the trend, of the overall trend. And as you can see, the overall trend is down. So, and then also from this pop up here and then to this down turn here, that is the current trend, which is downward. So I could probably draw out, and there's that 57 again. It keeps showing up. 57 cents, maybe even 56. No, 57. 57 cents. I think it's going there. I really, really do. So what's happening in a symmetrical triangle is, let me go 1 hour so you can see there's a lot more action in here. Even 30-minute. Yeah, that 30-minute really shows it. So you do have a lot of action going on in here. And we did get a little pop-up current. Oh, wait, let me adjust because we're on a different time scale. You always have to adjust on the different time scales because the candles are going to be different. I don't know why that is, but it is that way. Let me line this up. All right. So I can see that we had, where's my drawing tool? So we had a crash, and then we came up, and now we're bouncing around in this pattern here. And if we bounce here and then come back down, we will crash, which I expect right now, because it's just it's just screaming we need a capitulation in here, in there. So this could possibly be just an A, B, C, with A and B being similar in length. So would probably come up here, and you're still right below 60 cents. So I think right now 60 cents, maybe even a tad bit lower to 57. I think those are in the realm of possibility before this thing finishes off. And then I expect a move. I expect a move like this. So this move is going to be like this one. And that even gets us down to that 58-cent range. 57. But if I was to really equal this out, go from top to bottom, we're looking at 58.5. So almost everything that I can throw on here just seems like it all lines up for 58 cents. 58 to 60 cents, somewhere in there. I think 60 cents would be an amazing buy for XRP. You also don't get lower than this low over here. So you don't create a new lower low on a bigger time frame. So let's go to the daily. And let's draw a line of support here. I mean, we could come down to the wicks if you want to get crazy. But I think since we did have a nice round bottom here and the price shot up, as long as we don't come down and fall below this, at least have a close, a candle body close below this line, I think we're good. So I would take it down to the bottom of this wick here. Actually, if we are to look for a double bottom, we would take a rectangle. This was the lowest low. Go to the bottom of the wick, stretch it out. So a candle body close, meaning if one of these came down here and the candle body closed inside, candle body closed inside of this zone, then that, and then we popped up, came back, tested, and then popped up again, that would create lower lows and, or higher lows and higher highs. And when you create that, that typically means we have a double bottom and we are reversing trend and moving back to the upside. And then we would ultimately break through here and that would get us close to that $1 mark. And yeah, I think we're getting close to really seeing things start to ramp up. But I think we've got to come down into this zone here, and that's just how I'm looking at it. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. I was kind of nervous for this video, so if it's a little all over the place, I'm sorry. I hope I taught you something at the beginning. I kind of went from teaching to just showing my thoughts on how I think XRP is going to play out. But, you know, that's what you're going to get with me. You're going to get a little bit of randomness. Maybe I should try to put myself more together, because maybe that makes these things more popular on the YouTubes. But you know what else makes it popular? You hitting that like button and that subscribe button. And also join the Crypto Investigators Discord and follow us on Twitter at @Investigators. And as you can see, yeah, in the bottom, well, we don't have the Crypto Investigators, but you can see how it's spelt in the little banner below here, like down here. You can see how that's done. Oh, another thing I want to point out real quick before I get out of here is that if we did come down here and maybe even wicked down below here, maybe had a little wick down here. I know I just went a little crazy on you guys, but if we had a little wick down here, right? Hold on, because I just thought about this. So if we had a wick down to here, and then we popped back up, and then this RSI fell down to here. Maybe not. What I was gonna say is, if we could have a little bit of some RSI divergence where price is going down, but the RSI is going up, that would be RSI bullish RSI divergence. And then that would be a nice, if I saw something like this, I would be, and I saw a bounce, I'd be saying, all right, we're confirmed. We got a candle body close inside of the box, inside the zone. We've got a wick down here that created this downward slope, which creates an upward slope on the RSI, which creates bullish divergence. And then we have a pop-up out of this zone, right? And then we have a pullback, test for support, and then we keep going. And then we sit there, we sit here and we create a new high, a new local high, right? Right here. We burst through there. We create that new local high, and then we break through this downward sloping resistance that's been keeping us down for the past over a year now. And we finally break through that. Oh. And then we come here and we break through $1.41. Uh-oh. And then we come through here and we break through $2. Then it's off to the races. We throw this little Fibonacci on here. And then you see this thing popping up. Oh no, 702. We come crashing down, but not for very long. Bam! Shoot right up. Bam! Oh no, world's gonna end. Well, we're not gonna go that low. We're gonna go bam! World's gonna end. Oh no, what's going on? We're going crazy. We're hitting $7.80. Wait a minute. There's this whole other part of this. Oh. That just makes it even more epic. Then we come up in here and we bounce around, and then settlement happens. Well, that's a little late. That's 2023. Settlement happens or something. Somewhere in here, settlement happens and then crash. Because settlement will be exit liquidity at the top. and then we get a nice giant crash down here. I know what that looks like, so I'm just gonna delete that. But yeah, so you can see how my brain functions, and I did that all at the end of the video. So if you stuck around to the end, you got to see a treat, and for that you should be thankful. Just kidding. All right, I love you guys. This is David. Follow me on Twitter at Lunar Beaches, and follow the crew also at Mr. Use Case at Crypto73. Join our Discord in the link in the description box below. Shill your coins. We'll put them up for a vote, and we make video overviews on them. But for now, that's gonna be it for this one. See you in the next video. Peace out.